Live from George R.R. Martin's latest excuse for not finishing his books, it's Malignant Bear, featuring me, JD Grousmits. Hello everybody, and welcome to the stream. Tonight we are, unsurprisingly, once again playing Elden Ring. I said we were going to last week, and here we are. Wow, what a twist. I also said that I would be playing it more off-stream, and I totally did that as well. Quite a bit of it, in fact. This game is almost certainly going to be my game of the year, unless the ending of the game is just like a complete train wreck. I can't see this being surpassed by anything. This is just, it's everything that I expected it to be and wanted it to be, and then some. I've just been consistently blown away by it in terms of just every aspect, and can't wait to go and play more, which is why we're streaming it again. So, yeah. Obviously, because I've played significantly more off-stream, there's going to be a lot of spoilers in this. I'm quite far in the game, and potentially about to get even farther because of where I left off, and you'll see when we jump in. So if you are someone who cares about that, you might want to bow out now. But yeah, so I feel kind of bad about calling this, Elden Ring number 2, because Elden Ring number 1 was at the beginning of the game, and this is 30 hours in. So, anyway, without any further ado, here's the game. Look at that, we're a polar bear tonight. How about that? So, there's us, level 60, 35 hours in. We'll see how this goes. So we're doing the PNG Tuber thing again. I mentioned it briefly the other day. We're going to keep doing that, because I think it's funny and cool. So our friend that drew the artwork, the original artwork for the band, also drew these. Of course, they're the bears from that. My instructions to him were very simple. I said, draw what comes to your mind when you think of glam rock bears. And that was the only instructions I gave him. And had no idea what that might turn into. That could have been, full-on bears like we got, some cartoony ones like we got, full-on animal bears, furry bears, humans with bear-like appearances, whatever. But I'm very happy with the outcome, and always best to leave it up to creatives to do what they do. So anyway, we're the polar bear tonight because there's 4 of them. We got 4 different ones to choose from. And I wanted the polar bear because I went out and about today and had to wear sunglasses because it was bright, and the polar bear has sunglasses. Anyway, here's us. Look at that. Let's look at our stats. So we're level 60, as I mentioned. We don't have any runes because I died at some point. There's my stat spread. Magic is for nerds. We're not putting any points in magic stuff. I have 1 spell equipped. I don't have any talismans or whatever to actually use it. We're going pretty well here. Obviously, we have some gear. We're not naked anymore. That's good. It did take me about 10 hours to do that. I will say, unless you grind out the souls to get like the chain set at the very beginning, or you get lucky with your exploration, if you are a novice to these games, 100% pick one of the classes with gear to begin with, because otherwise you will be in for some trouble. This game is... It's easier in some ways than some of the other Souls games because you have the chance to explore around and do other things. But it's harder in a lot of other ways. So let's look at our gear. So we have an Uchikatana. Found this. It is incredibly broken because blood loss in this game is just really strong. I finally figured out how Arts of War work, and I have those on my weapons now. So we have a Morning Star that does frost damage. So it can cause blood loss, and frost damage, and magic damage, and striking damage. So this thing's pretty good. And I also found this through an event that I did, and I put fire on it, and this thing is incredibly strong. It's my go-to weapon for like mounted combat, which we've been doing a little bit of. We have some arrows. I don't want those. Those are really high-end. We'll equip those just in case I screw up. So we have bows and arrows. So we're using a longbow now. We have our heater shield. I still have not found a better shield than this, which is weird. I did find this gear, which is what the Samurai class starts with. It's very good. Samurai class also starts with the Uchikatana. It is for sure the noob class in this game. If you are new to these games, I would highly recommend that. But got our +8 flask with 9 charges on it. We got some ashes equipped, some skeletons. Skeletons in this game are interesting because no matter what you kill them with, the bodies always come back unless you double tap. And that includes the ones you summon, which means the skeletons you summon can potentially live forever, which is cool. And then the wolves are just straight up good. They're just worth having. So, and there's this thing, I don't know if I got this on stream or not, but this is a thing where it's like a single-use consumable, but you can choose what you want it to do based on what you mix into it, and you get the different mix-ins by finding them at the minor aired trees throughout the land. So actually, we'll check some more other gear. I have a bunch more gear in my bag, of course. Got that fairly recently. I haven't tried it yet. I have this magic sword. It's pretty good. That's why I have 15 arcane, was mostly to use that. I have a flamberge, which I put holy damage on. And have a bunch of other stuff here. Oh my goodness, I have a lot of stuff here. But let's, this crafting menu. I have a bunch of stuff in this. I haven't been keeping up with it. Like, I haven't been buying all of the cookbooks and stuff when I found them, so. My gestures, learned a few more. They're actually useful for things in this. There's some puzzles that require them, which is interesting. And let's look at the map. Here's us. We're all the way up there. This is the Grand Lift of Dectus, and it leads us to the back half of the game. To access this, you need 2 keystone fragments that I did find, so I can go up here at any time. I also found a back entrance to get to the upper section of the game through this massive and terrible dungeon, which is cool. That was brutal, and it led to 2 little mini dungeons that were also incredibly difficult. So we can go up there at any point. Obviously, we started down here in Limgrave. This is the beginning of the game. I'm pretty sure, fully explored Limgrave. There's nothing else here for me. And likewise, the Weeping Peninsula down here. I'm pretty sure I fully explored this and did this dungeon here, and a couple other little ones and things like that. Had this game just been Limgrave and the Weeping Peninsula down here, it still would have been incredibly impressive. Like, this stuff alone, just doing these 2 areas, probably took me about 20-25 hours or so. And then once you get out of that, once you finish Limgrave and you can beat the bosses in Stormvale, that's when the game sort of clicks and you start to get a lot more powerful, and I was able to just tear through this area, whatever it's called. Liurni, whatever, however you pronounce that. Words. I still have to do this. This is the big final dungeon part here. I have to do that, and this. So there's some work to be done there for sure, and I have no idea how to get up here. This is underneath this area, so a little bit of trickery there, and I've explored most of this region. It is insanely difficult. This is for sure supposed to be like a later game thing. I'm at the boss here. We can try him out. This is one of the demigods, so we can see what that is. I haven't even attempted it yet. And there's another big boss that I can fight there. And there's a whole bunch of dragons up here, and some little mini dungeons and stuff up here as well. There's a whole bunch of stuff in this game. There's so much stuff. I've also been doing quests with some of the NPCs, so if we go to the Table of Grace, I'm missing quite a few people there. Things have happened to them. We'll leave it at that. This game still does the Dark Souls thing where quests and character storylines and stuff are not intuitive at all. And it seems like it's probably possible and easy to lock yourself out of content because of the open world. Like, certain triggers, like, you know, getting to this zone for the first time is what triggered some of the character quests. and then some more triggered because I went up here. So I would imagine that if you, for example, explore too early, too fast or something, you might be missing out on content, which sucks. That is something that I was a little bit afraid of with this game. The Souls games have some openness to them for sure, but obviously not to this level. So you can still skip stuff. It's very easy to skip stuff in Souls games, some of the quests and stuff. But not to the level that it would be in this. So that is something I will caution people about. Did I don't know if I finished that area. That's another thing that I have an issue with, is there's some oddities with the UI in this game. Like, I would love to know on the map, like, give me some notification that I have cleared an area or a cave or whatever. Because there's a lot of these, and I don't remember if I've done them all. I'm pretty sure I have. I know I've done all the ones in Limgrave, but there's some other ones, well, except this one. I haven't done this one. Because that one's terrible. But, you know, I've done everything here. But there's like one or two here that I don't think I've done, but I can't remember which ones they were, and I would have to go through the entire cave to figure that out. So. And it still sucks that you should be able to hit the map button again and close the map. That's just, I don't know why that's not a thing. The game still has issues with stuttering. It is especially bad up there. And let's see how it is in a boss fight. So we're gonna go in and we're gonna fight. This is Starscream or something? I don't know. The boss of Redmane Castle. I don't think this was here before. Yeah, before this was just a, Okay, that's interesting. The last time I was here, this was a door. Like a fog door. And now it's not, and there's some NPCs here. Including some ones that we've talked to before. It's, is this Fia? No, I don't know who you are. Polite bow. Here's the wolf guy.
Long time. Seems we're fated to keep crossing paths. Now, we find ourselves at a festival of combat, pitted against Radahn, once the strongest of the demigods. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. A path forged by sword and fang.
Okay, so I thought we were at the boss, but apparently we're not.
Champions, welcome.
All right.
The stars have aligned. The festival is nigh.
But there's the pot guy.
General Radahn, mightiest demigod of the Shattering, awaits you. Champions, prepare for battle. Defeat the general, claim glory, and grab that great rune. A celebration of war. The Radahn Festival!
Is this... Are we gonna fight, like, right now? Is that what's happening? Oh, no, maybe not. Okay, that's good. I wonder why some of these guys are ghosts. Like this guy? This guy helped me in a fight just a little bit ago. Hey.
Ah, you came. How delightful. Indeed, I thought I might find you here.
I mean, I kind of helped you get here.
Do you know for whom this festival is being held?
That guy just told us.
Well, it is none other than General Radahn himself.
You don't say.
To think, I could face a great champion of the... Oh, gosh. But be sure to get a good iron fit.
Okay. Maybe we'll wait to go up there and fight Radahn. I've heard tell that he is the hardest of the first couple bosses. Not that the other ones that I fought were easy, but just getting to him, there's no bonfire between here and there. So to get into this castle, you had to go up here and you're getting attacked the entire way by literal siege weaponry that's arrayed here. And you have to go up and around, and it's like a narrow cliff, and you're getting attacked by bats the whole time. And you have to go up in the castle and fight your way all the way through it to get to here. And that was just awful. This whole zone is just terrible. It's like Blighttown on steroids. It's so just It was good though. It was fun. Lots of fun stuff there. If you want to cheese this game completely, and I know other people have talked about this is, you know, gotten out by now, but there is, up here in this, like, northeastern area, there's these little guys. They're called Vulgar Militia or something. Little tiny guys. They're kind of hard to see. They do a ton of damage. They can, like, 1 or 2 shot you. But they're very easy to kill, and they give over 1,000 souls each time. And there's, like, dozens of them up here. And you can kill them on horseback, which is very good and super easy. And then, of course, there's bonfire right here, and then another one up there. So you can just kill them and respawn and just keep farming souls. Which is good. What else? Yeah, there's just so much stuff here. Oh my goodness. This area was cool. This might be a good view of it. So we can see everything that I've surveyed. So we saw a little bit of that area, the Scarlet Rot area, in the first stream because I wound up there earlier than I was supposed to. This zone, however, at least I'm pretty sure, is totally new to us. There might not be a good view. Yeah, because there's lots of fog here. Alright, there we go. So the thing in this zone that we have to get to is that big castle, of course, which makes sense. And then I also want to get up there at some point. But there's Stormvale way back there. That's where we started. Or, I guess, where you end the first area. That's the end of Limgrave is there. And so you have to go down through this lake. And this is all traversable. There's no, like, water that you drown in down here. I was a little worried when I saw this on the map, and I was like, oh boy, a water level. It is not. It's just like, you know, foot-high water. There is no drowning mechanic here or anything. So props to them for not doing that. But it led to a very cool kind of battle through this sunken city here to get up to there, only to realize that you can't get in and you have to do a whole bunch of stuff to get the gate key to go in there. And then there's a whole bunch of other things here. There's this area I have to clear as well. I don't know if I want to do that before or after this big area here. Let's get back here. Back to where we started in this zone. Okay. So there was one of those little character quests that started in the zone. There was a blind priestess. I had to give her items to get her forward through the zone. Now she seems to be through it completely. Okay, that guy's still there. That's good. That guy has a quest as well. He wants access to the academy, which is the big thing in the middle of the lake. I'm going to clear it first, and then I will give him the key, because I assume that I'll lose it if I give it to him, which would suck, because I need it. I did something there. I can't remember what now. There was a whole bunch of little stuff here in the lake. There was a dragon that I fought. I didn't kill it. It's still there. We'll have to go back to that at some point. Actually, let's go up here. Let's show this off. There's going to be no progress made in this stream because I'm just going to keep showing cool things that I did. There's these things. They are giant mausoleums that walk around, and you have to go under them and destroy them, like AT-ATs or something. You have to hit the legs a bunch to break them. Were they loud? Okay. And then they come down, and then when you get inside, it gives you the thing to... Oop. Oh my goodness. When you get inside, it gives you an item, or an opportunity, I should say, to duplicate one of the demigod souls from the big bosses, so that you can get all of the rewards from all of the big bosses, which is a neat idea. Let's turn down the... No matchmaking. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, it's just the sound effects that are super loud from that thing. But there's one there, and then there's another one right there. If I was close to that, even on horseback, it would potentially kill me. He's doing it, oh crap. Okay. Let's see here. So there was another one of these in the Weeping Peninsula, and for that one, I brought it down by attacking. There's like these little white things on its feet. I don't know if that's the actual play, or... But that's what I did. Ooh. That could have gone better. It's gonna jump again. Or no, I brought him down, okay. So this thing is now permanent, it's just stuck here in the world. And again, there's another one right there. And then there's also another one down there. So I found 4 of them so far. They're awfully hard to miss. But let's go to the academy instead. So I know at the end of this is the second of the demigods. Queen something or another. We gotta kill her. She has things that we want. So my build is melee focused, but of course I have the bow, just for pulling when you need to. This thing is good for stabbing. This thing's good because it does blood loss, which does a whole mess of damage. And then this is good for armored units. Alright, the academy. It's like Hogwarts. Secrets. So of course, this being a new Dark Souls game, or Souls game I guess, now is when you want to play it, because the community is super active in it. And I think the community will be active in this for a while just because of how big it is. But I've seen, you know, every area I've been to, there's plenty of phantoms running around like that. Plenty of messages, of course, and blood sigils and all that. I was not expecting him to have that good melee attacks. I hate spellcasters in Souls games. Okay, that is still really loud. I feel like it was quieter the other day. Let's see, let's turn that up. Nah, that's fine. So when you use magic, of course, you have the limitations of your spell power and, or your FP, I guess it is, and the, you know, number of spells that you can equip and all that. Enemies don't have those limitations, though. Some nice stuttering right there. Pillage corpse. There's another one right there. There's probably another one on the left side too. Look at that loser. So you can see my weapons are pretty strong at this point. We're two-shotting things. And again, this is the area I'm supposed to be in right now. So it's not even like, oh, JD, you're just dunking on low-level things. Like, no, I'm where I'm supposed to be. Summoning people has been difficult. Not because the service isn't working. It is. There's just so many people trying to summon for some of the bosses that it's impossible. I have yet to be able to actually group with a random person. I've summoned some NPCs for a couple fights, and that works fine and everything. But yeah, for random people, there's so much competition to summon because everybody's just trying to get through it, you know, the first time themselves. So there's not a whole lot of people offering up their services to help you, which makes sense. But let's go outside. Some skeletons. Try stealth. Of what? That skeleton? Ooh. Okay. So far, so good. They did a good job. I mean, they always do a good job with this, but I think especially in this game, of picking enemies for the environment so that it's hard to see them and to be able to react to them. Again, that's something the Souls games have always been good at. But they've gone kind of above and beyond with that in this one. Like with that, you saw, you know, some of those guys came out of the ground, obviously, but there was other ones just sitting there, and if I hadn't target locked onto them, you might not have seen them. He stole my mana. Joke's on you, I don't even need it. Okay, there's a lot of guys here now. Like an overwhelming amount of guys, so we might just run through. Yeah. Later, losers. Crap. Those guys with all the arms can shoot multiple bows at once, which sucks. Sucks for me, at least. It's cool for them. Must be convenient. Uh-oh. We got some serious stuttering right there. I'll take that. Ooh, hello. More armor. By this point in the game, I found a decent amount of armor. there's still not as much. I think that is kind of my one complaint, or my other complaint, other than the UI and obviously the stuttering, is for a game that has a crafting system, and a very robust one at that, the world is still filled overwhelmingly with consumables, and it's a lot of the same consumables that you can craft. So as a result, exploration at times, like, it's cool to see everything and find things and all that, but a lot of times what you're finding is the same stuff that you can craft, and that doesn't feel so good. Like I said, it was a long time before I found weapons and armor, and almost all of them were not from Limgrave. So again, if you're starting out the game and you're struggling, especially as Wretched, who, you know, doesn't have anything, they really want it to be hard mode, and you have to go further afield to find gear. And dogs are terrible. They just straight up ported those from Bloodborne, which means they're incredibly fast and just always on you. So this weapon does a ton of damage, but obviously it's fairly slow, which is the one downside. Switch it up with the Uchikatana. I did it! Why is it always liar? No safe spaces here. Time for rain. Oh, they're really doing this thing, huh? Okay. Beware of strong foe. Clearly. He's especially strong when the frame rate tanks. That is the #1 thing that they need to fix in this game. It's especially bad in Limgrave for some reason. It's gotten better as the game has gone on, but obviously is still an issue. Where's this gonna take me? What am I looking for here? Okay, so these things die so fast we won't get to see blood loss. Got a lantern, which is good. I don't have to hold the torch anymore. Seek down then visions of strong foe. There's so many little nooks and crannies in this game. Stormvale Castle alone was bigger than it had any right to be. That's why I said, like, had this game just been Limgrave and the area south of it, that still would have been impressive. I think people still would have gotten 30 hours out of that and been happy with it. The fact that it kept going and is still that same level of quality throughout is just insane. There we go, finally. Lost grass discovered. Anytime you're going around corners, you pretty much always just want to have your shield up. Try jumping. Don't think, do it. Naked people. I do kind of want to do it. And we could. I mean, there's a save point right here. And I also don't care about souls, because I know that I can just grind them And it also costs me about 20,000 to do anything. So if I lose any less than that, I really don't care. Let's go slightly further ahead. Actually, let's hit this first. Let's see here. Oh, crap. Yeah, that's so tough when you're visible, huh? In the Scarlet Rot area, there's a whole bunch of those guys in one little subzone, and they're all invisible. Hidden path. It actually was one for once. There's hidden path notes on just about every single wall in this game, and for the most part, there's nothing at them. With a couple exceptions, there's like one cave that has like a dozen hidden paths in it. But it's very obvious, so... Let's see here. What? Ooh, nope, nope, nope. I'm gonna draw that guy out, because I suspect there's gonna be more up there. Nope, nope. Hit the wrong button. Maybe not? Exciting FPS action. Okay. I think we're good. Oh no, there was another guy. Hey. I should have had one more bow upgrade. I could have used 2 arrows instead of 3 there. Oh. It hit that random thing there in front of him. Come on. Oh, crap. I've never fought one of these yet. I've seen them a couple times, and I've just run every time. Because they do that. Okay. So they're not hard. That's good. Raw meat dumpling. Gross? Ow. Oh. Okay, so he can shoot through that, but I can't. That's good. And again. If it's just one, they're not too bad. But they're just constantly spamming that. And of course they home in on you because magic. Where are you at? Ow. Alright, at least we got something out of that one. Cannot open from this side. Of course. I feel like I'm missing so much stuff in this area. I do hate this, that people keep putting messages inside chests. Like, there should have been a dead zone on some stuff. I knew that was coming. Where you at? There you are. Oh crap. Of course that aggroed all of them. Yeah, come on. Oh, I thought I was away from that one. Not that one, though. That one I knew I screwed up. Alright, that's good. Definitely a lot of really good-looking zones in this game. I think that's the boss. Find out when we kill her. Oh. Speak of the devil. There's no way there's not secrets. There has to be. Alright, we'll see what this is. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, that was pretty quick. I was not expecting the Sif fight. That's for sure. At least we know. And knowing is half the battle. This might be a mistake, but we're gonna do it anyways. Okay, that wasn't bad at all. Alright, get him, skeletons. Oh, he has magic too, of course. Oh my god. I have like no magic resistance either. He doesn't have very much health. I'm gonna play it safe and just chuck potions. I know he's close, but... no reason to risk it. Okay. Great enemy. Didn't seem that great to me. You can see we still have quite a few souls before we can level up again. Although maybe we can. There's very few boss souls in this game. Pretty much only the demigods have them. But then on the flip side, any boss that has like a unique thing just drops it, so you don't have to worry about that. We'll just get this up to 25 just for parity, and then we're gonna go pretty much full strength. I got it to 24 because there was an item I found that I wanted to use that required 24 dexterity. For the most part, though, we're gonna go strength, get that up to 40, and then start pumping more points into vigor. What else do we have? Oh yeah, let's clear out some of this junk. What is this? Useless. Raptor talons. I'm not crazy about claw weapons. Or stabs, we don't need any of those. Staves. What else do we have here? I guess even my inventory is probably spoilers at this point. There's some there's some things here that might reveal details about some of the plot. How much magic resist does this stuff have? Oh, it has a lot. But it has no... Well, it has damage negation, but it doesn't have resistances compared to what I have. Which is what you want. Okay. Oh, they didn't do the thing where the pictures are looking at you. Missed opportunity. Where are we in relation to anything? It's so hard to tell. I guess, yeah, we came up the lift, and then that would be the first one that we... Okay. It's always a good sign when there's... When you can summon ashes in an area, when you can summon up your boys, that means you're in for some shenanigans. It's worth killing the crabs, if only because I don't want to accidentally lock onto them in combat with things that actually matter. Because that has happened, and it has gotten me killed. Plump sort ahead. Ah. Ooh, that uppercut. Wasn't expecting it. I'm being pretty cavalier about taking damage, especially like little bits of damage like that, because one of my talismans is health regen. It's very slight, it's only about 2 per second. But it means that I can save potions at times. I still am very rarely jumping except for when I have to. Like for puzzles and stuff. And to the game's credit, it doesn't require it. Like, combat isn't balanced around you having the absurd jump attacks or anything. Because they are pretty strong, assuming you can land them. Because enemies are very squirrely, and because of that, it can be hard to get off attacks. Okay, so now we better take one just to be safe. Can I shoot through the... Ooh, you didn't. Oh, that's a new one. Okay. Thought it was the same one that was low. Really? Oh, come on. It's just taunting me at this point. Nope. Okay, much better. Come on, come down here and just killed all your friends. Weak. Pathetic. Glintstone wet blade. So to give all of your items can be given all of the different skills, the Ashes of War. And when you give them those skills, that's how you determine their modifiers. And so some specific ashes enable specific modifiers. Like, all of them, you can make your items heavy, keen, or quality, which changes the stat scaling on them. But then specific skills, like if you find an Ash of War that is a fire attack, that's how you get a fire weapon. And you can apply those to any weapon except special ones that are like, you know, the unique items that bosses drop and stuff. So like if I wanted, I could make my Uchigatana do fire damage as well. Get ready. Yeah. Alright, that seems like it might have been important. I don't know if it was though. It could just be secrets. It was just secrets. The game is chock full of little areas like this that you can get to, specifically with jumping, and they want you to explore that. Little side passages and different ways to get to stuff, so that's the area we were at before. Lots of hidden things here. But again, it's mostly just golden runes, which is just, you know, souls, and consumables, which again, you can make at any time with the crafting system. But it's weird, because the crafting system, or because there's so many consumables in the world, I haven't had to use the crafting system. Like, I literally just haven't crafted anything yet. I haven't needed to. Which is just, again, it's kind of a bizarre design choice. I get that they had to fill the world with something, but it feels a little odd as a result. Oh, I can see there's a whole bunch of these things here. I almost missed them at first. Okay. Looks like there's one more on each side, plus the caster. Okay. So eager to die. So I don't use magic because I'm just not a fan of the magic builds. And I think they're kind of cheesy because it's very strong. But then on the same token I use bows. And they're also very cheesy at times. I can't imagine playing this game though without some sort of ranged attack, if only for things like this. Because, yeah, I could have gone in and just fought that. That would have been terrible, though. Still more secrets, huh? Or maybe not. There's bloodstains down there. This might have been, Oop, nope. Okay. I was gonna say, this might have been a one-way trip. I feel slightly better about it seeing other phantoms doing the same thing. Crossbow spot ahead, but seek right. Behold jumping. I've noticed a lot of the bloodstains don't work. And I think it's just because there's too many of them that the game is just overwhelmed. My god. We were over there earlier. I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to go, or... Who knows? That guy has bows. He's also glitching out. Look at that. He's vibing. Quite literally, just vibing. Ooh. He was also vibing, just in a different way. He dropped a thing. Alright, I'm gonna look out for enemies. Rooftops would be a good place to ambush somebody. Item ahead. Clearly. Was all this just for that? Just there. Can I drop down there? Okay, yeah. And Stormvale was much the same way. There was so many little side areas to get to, and a lot of them were like hidden kind of jumping areas like this. Ooh, okay. That's something I need. Down? No, 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 no. Smithing stones. If I die because of smithing stones. Jumping's still a little awkward. You're very floaty, especially on the horse, which makes sense. And it's not as bad as like Roach was in Witcher, for example, but it is worth pointing out. So I can go down there, which leads to I don't know what. I don't see anything down there. There should have been a dead zone around ladders too. That's very annoying to try to use a ladder when there's messages all around it. Crab. Smithing stones. Sometimes with piercing attacks, your character just can't be bothered. Like, oh, aiming slightly down or slightly up? Oh, no, no. Which has always been a problem in Souls games. A lot of the kind of nitpicks and gripes that I have with this are things that the Souls series has had for years. So I'm used to them by now, and it's not a big deal. But it's worth pointing out that they are still here. Okay, so we can go in there. He's freaking out. Cool. That means there's probably one on the other side too. So, a platform down there. And we're back on top of the church. So we were somewhere? I don't know. Anyway, we're here now. That's all that matters. There it is. It's two of them. Come on. can't believe I whiffed on that. Shameful. Let's see here. There's an item there. Is there any more? There's something further down, actually. On that chandelier. Oh boy. Oh, I hate that I see how this is gonna go. Wow. They really went for it, huh? So I just want to drop. Just like straight drop. Gingerly, gingerly. I want no momentum going into this. Ooh, okay. Some new clothes, that's good. Okay. We're in tight confines. So the way blood loss works is it builds up a meter, and when it gets to the end, they lose blood, and it's a massive explosion of damage. And it builds up very quickly, especially with a fast weapon like this. It's kind of reminiscent to how overpowered poison was in some of the older games. Except instead of being a dot, it's just an explosion of damage all at once. Okay. Not what I was expecting that grab to drop. Alright, so this is where we were going to end up anyways, that's good. Nice frame rate drops there. We can kick that ladder down. I would not have noticed that had I not been on that side. So this is the church. This is where we spawned in at. Or this is where we came in at the beginning of this level. Alright. Where was the... Is it over here? Yeah, okay. Alright, this is for sure a trap. For him, maybe. Oh. I always hate when it takes like one more hit for basically no health. It makes sense that I'd be getting a whole bunch of, you know, spellcaster stuff in the Magic Academy level, but it's still a little disappointing. It seems as though I will not get anything useful out of this. Which is fine, but, and I want to check something here. Academy Glintstone Key. Alright, I'm gonna go back and give it to this guy. Now that I have two of them, this might be a mistake, which is good that it'll be on stream. Using the loading screens to take a drink because I learned my lesson the other day when we streamed this for 3 hours and I was very dehydrated by the end. Who knew? Alright, what up?
Back to learn another. Why, of course. Are you certain you're willing to give your mile? Thank you. Now I can go to resume my study. Thank you. With your blessing. Or perhaps, who knows?
Okay. Yeah, good luck, man. Actually, I'm gonna teleport right back here and see if he's left anything. A lot of times NPCs will do that. When they move, they have a tendency to leave some items behind for you. For example, that. Which was nothing. Okay. Or maybe whatever it was I already had. Who knows? Alright. I'm gonna see if he's, like, at any of these now. I'm just kind of curious. He's hanging out. Nope. Maybe this one? Yeah, that's the ladder I kicked down. I was like, what's that? Try the classroom. Maybe he's in there. He did want to be a student after all. Still nothing, huh? Last one, and then we have to move on from this one anyways. Nothing, huh? Well, alright. Anyway, we took that very long detour, and now we're back to where we were before. Getting through this courtyard. Okay, so we went up there, and there was not a whole... Well, there was a ton of stuff up there, but not a whole lot that was actually important to us. Oh, crap. We're just gonna run away from that thing. Crab. That thing is a relatively rare enemy, and they're more frightening to look at than anything. They are quite strong, though, and they do have an attack that can one-shot you. And it has quite the range on it, like significantly more than you would think it does, which I'm not a fan of. I want to get up there. Another key. I have so many of those now. Some more items here. I need them. Even at risk of death, they could be important. Those fireflies. There's so much stuff chasing me. Killed one of the crabs. Enemies will sometimes accidentally kill each other. Oh crap. Let's get this real quick then, before the next one comes. I didn't see where it hit, so I can try to avoid it. Ooh. Okay. I think we put some points in vigor, because otherwise that could have been bad. Which side does it open from? That was... Could be you. Cleric ahead. Let's go the other way. Let's see if there's another save point up here first. Before we take that teleporter, because who knows where that'll put us. Oh, hey. Oh. Ooh, he has jump attacks too. Oh. Maybe let's take that teleporter. Come back and deal with you later. Ow. Where does this lead? No. Okay, that's still good. It's still a shortcut. They're still coming after me, aren't they? Oh, there. Okay, they went back. Ooh, no. Okay, that's good though. We have a shortcut to get back here, so we don't have to go the way with that bridge. Oh, crap. Who are you? Where did you come from? Oh, no, it's him again. Alright. He was, like, creeping in the weeds there. Like, literally. Yes. Haha. I'll come back and deal with you later. Or something. Wait, what? I've been here before. How's it going?
Greetings.
No, we're good. Well, that sucked. Where was that in relation to anything? Here. So we're gonna have to fight that guy. I was afraid of that. At least it's slightly easier to get to him this way. Not by much. This might be the more dangerous way to get to him, actually. There's these things here. There's another one up here somewhere. There he is. Okay. Oh, he does full magic damage. It's breaking through my shield. Since he's humanoid, it also means that he's going to be able to heal. Yeah, how do you like it, huh? Ooh. That could have gone better. He's smart. He's approaching me slowly. No more heals for you. Ooh, okay. I have the full set now, because I got the sword from some other guy before. Just out of curiosity. Intellect, boo. Nerds. Damage only. Could this be lover? Let's get the boys out. What? What? Giggling co-eds.
Hush, little Calva. I'll soon birth thee anew,
Creepy.
a sweeting, fresh and pure.
We're gonna have to kill all these people, aren't we? And then her. Assuming it loads. Oh boy. My favorite, a magic fight. Oh. I assume that means they're going to be infinitely spawning during this. Deal with the ads first. No matter how many of them there are. Skeletons are doing some work too. That's good. Not much, but it's honest work. They're infinitely spawning, aren't they? They really are. Finally. Ooh. I was a little too slow to realize what was about to happen there. Maybe it's just the ones that are glowing gold like that. Then the other ones are just a distraction? They're also singing. I can hear the gold ones singing. Skeletons are just doing work.
Come, sweetings. Time to be born.
Since these things aren't fighting back, they just keep respawning. My skeletons, that is. I was gonna say, there's no way that was a one-phase fight. Did it? What happened?
My beloved, have no fear. I will hold thee. Patience. Ye will be countless born, forever and ever.
What now?
Upon my name as Rani the Witch. Mother's rich slumber shall not be disturbed by thee. Foul trespasser. Send word far and wide. Of the last queen of Caria, Renala of the full moon. And the majesty of the night she conjureth.
We're doing the Bloodborne fight. Oh god. Get 'em, boys. Okay, we'll give it a second, see what that does. So you can see how much blood loss did to her there. What the hell? Oh god. It's one of these things.
Thy fate lieth under my
Oh. I hate those enemies. There's only been a couple in the game, but they're terrible because they're so fast. They're basically the Boreal Dancer from Dark Souls 3, but as a common enemy. Which is just as brutal as it sounds. Alright, I can't believe there was no bonfire or stake up there. This is the longest corpse run this game has had so far, by a long shot. Which seems a little weird. Like, there was one right outside the last demigod. I'm shocked that there's not one here. Now that I know what to expect in this fight, though, I think I should be fine. Get the skeletons rocking again and take care of it. Yeah, there's no checkpoint here, and I don't know why. That's really weird. Alright. Let's give this another go. So we have to do the full fight again. Alright. Not that I expected anything else, but it still is annoying. Oh, I got greedy there. If I did a little bit more damage, I could have had that in a single phase. Ow. Throwing books at me. So it looks like there's 3 every time. There's 1. 2. 3. Can we open this? Oh. Guess I'll have to wait until after the fight. Whew. This loading screen sure is long. Oh, they killed one this time. Crap. Oh. Ooh. Heal, 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 heal. Get back here. I'm not done with you. I'm fine with it being a gimmick fight, especially after how hard Market and Godfrey were.
Where did he flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light aplenty, dither not. Come out, say I, or will ye be grave of stones, to be better born anew. Ah, thou, is it thy wish to be born anew?
You caught me.
To become a sweeting, reborn of my beloved egg.
I want your hat. Oh, okay. Yes. I can already do that in the round table, though. Rebirth. Oh, so this is how you reset your stats? Okay.
Be not alarmed. I would birth thee.
Huh. Okay. It's, interesting. Can I T-pose in front of this? Do I have that emote? I don't. Oh no. So sometimes there's statues that you have to do the emote that they're doing in front of to get things, which is cool. But not when you don't have the emote. How do I get the key for that? Okay, well, let's rest here. Ah, we can level up. Oh, because I have a magic weapon. I was like, why is that increasing my damage? Gives me a little bit more of everything. I do want to be able to use that shield, though. It's significantly better than the one I have. Alright. That was a cool dungeon and fight and everything. Alright. Let's go back here. Take a drink. Tonight's drink of choice is whiskey. And water, of course.
Well, wonderful. Make the journey to the capital, Leyndell, that lies to the east of the Altus Plateau. The Two Fingers will deny you. You may be our best hope, for we are Tarn.
Okay. That guy's still there. That's the dung eater from the first cutscene or whatever. Oh, I forgot. Oh, now she has magic for me. In addition to all of this other stuff. So bell bearings are when shopkeepers die, you get the bells and you can turn them into her so that you still have access to their shop, which is a good mechanic, so you never lose anything.
Greetings, are you here for spirit tune?
So spirit tuning is how you upgrade your spirits. What a shocker there.
Well, I took you for no matter, it's all lay out your own.
Oh, I don't have enough for anything. Yeah, this blocks significantly more damage. And just looks cooler. Fia is gone. That happened. That was a thing. So I can't get awkwardly hugged anymore. And here's the fingers that everybody worships. It's just as gross and creepy as I thought it would be.
I had my only once before have I seen two great runes together. Look there. The fingers shudder with exuberance. Fine work, brave Tarnished. The greater will is pleased. You have earned the right to become Elden Lord.
Still gotta get a few more souls.
Seek the Erd Tree and an audience with Queen Marika to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. The Fingers expect as much from you as they do young Gideon. Take this, a token of farewell.
Yes.
Now become
About the queen.
Marika is a god, but after grim.
Blah, 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 blah.
Marika's, but even in confer great runes, the Fingers now.
Okay. Purchase. I can get her clothes. They're not very good, but I can get them. Receive power. How do I... Oh. That's right. Okay. Staff and some magic.
Now go forth.
Hey, you're creepy. Finally. So I found this. There's no rings in this game. Instead, it's the talismans. So I have the one that restores HP. I have this, which is totally just the Ring of Favor and Protection. This does a little bit of everything. And then this is a massive increase to my physical damage reduction. Prince of Death's Pustule. That's weird. I don't know where I even got that from. Some of these things I don't remember picking up. Constantly attracts enemies' aggression. Why would I want that? I guess for multiplayer. Okay. Oh, stealth. Cool. Alright, but now we're better on that front, which is good. Much better on that front. Are you still dying?
Always good to sun.
Yeah, you are. Okay. Seems to be taking it very slowly, though. To each their own, I suppose. I'm gonna take the Great Lift and see what's up here. I've already seen it once before. From a different angle, though. I was randomly teleported up here at one point. Alter garments. Oop, I didn't actually want to do that. So you can alter your garments, which is kind of interesting, and it allows you, you can see here, to... You can take the cape off your items. At least some of them. And it makes them a little bit lighter, and it decreases their resistances somewhat. But I think it's kind of neat. Okay, anyway. Let's see here. Oh, good there. Get rid of that nerd stuff. Don't need any of that. Keep that so I'm reminded that I need to be able to use it. Greatly increases intelligence to the detriment of HP and stamina. Nope. Increases faith. Nope. Okay, so I have a light set. Trying to think. Increases vigor. That could be useful. But at the cost of quite a lot of defenses. Although maybe not. That might be worth using, actually. Get rid of that. The twin set is very heavy to the point where I don't think I would ever actually use it. So I have a light set, a medium set, and a heavy set on me at all times. Well. If the Finger Maiden set had gloves. Can I equip this without going to heavy? It's gonna be close. Ooh. Look at that, though. Styling. If we go just 2 weapons, we can make this work and still be medium. You don't want to be heavy because that's when you slow roll. Alright, let's take the Great Lift and see what it looks like in Totally Not Valhalla. Hoist medallion. This was an ordeal to get this thing. Oh, the whole thing moves. Okay. Cool. So I purposely, for the thumbnail of this one, used a screenshot from the very beginning of the game, because I didn't want spoilers. But going forward, we can use stuff from here. Because this is the back half of the game. Is there... There's no grace up here, is there? Not that these things are hard, but I see it over there. I was gonna say, I would still like to have one before I tussle with them, just out of an abundance of caution. Man, we look cool. So the other area I went to was down there, which I think just links back up to over here anyways. I didn't explore it very much because I knew I shouldn't be here. Let's see. Yeah, it was down there. It leads back up here, but there was a dragon guarding it, which is part of the reason why I was like, nope, we don't need to be here. That's terrifying. I don't much care for that. Bits of string. I'm sure this can't possibly backfire on me. Get her, skeletons. Rump ahead. I like how many mini-bosses there are in this. And I like that none of them have been, like, super challenging. There's a couple that have taken me a few tries. But it's nice to be able to explore, find stuff like this, and just get that quick win especially when you're struggling with the main bosses. Like, Renala there was not... She wasn't difficult, obviously. It only took me 2 tries. Margit and Godric, on the other hand... Margit especially... that was like a solid hour of attempts on him. Godric, I attempted twice, went and leveled like crazy and got a whole bunch of new gear and things, and then came back and wrecked him. But I can see people, if they hadn't taken advantage of the fact that the game is open world and you can do that, would have struggled mightily with him, because that was a tricky fight. There's a lot going on in it. Alright, let's do this. And then I see my objective over there. There's one of the steles to actually reveal the map, which is what I want. I want to see what we're dealing with here, and then we'll come back to this other stuff. What is that? Where's that coming from? Oh, it's right there. At least I think that's what that is. One of the... No, it's just the road. I know it is. There's one up here, though. It's up this way. I like the ghostly banners and stuff that are here. This is cool. A lot more golden seeds up here too. That's, again, they're prepping you. This is the back half of the game. Things are about to get real. Hey, you're that guy. Let me deal with these and then we'll talk. Ow! Are you kidding me? What? Okay.
Delightful to meet a familiar. I've been doing some learning of my own.
How did you get up here?
And will happily pass it. I'm yet to find the no. I suppose he'll be the path ahead might be perilous. Since departing the round table, how little it.
Hey, you learn new things. Anything that I might want? No.
May the golden order shine.
Yeah. A new map has been found. That's where we came up at. Okay. So there's a whole area over here that I don't have the map to at all. There's another air tree there. And of course the big one is up there somewhere. Alright, let's aim for that. If we can. I found out you can put little markers on the map, and not only do they show on the compass, and of course on the map, but they're also big points of light in the real world. Not real world, in-game world. I know what I meant. We're going this way, because this looks like it might be something. I mean, I guess it is something. I don't know what. Bunch of these octopus things. Whatever. This is one of the few open world games where I've actually been using the horse. Like, if I play Skyrim, I don't use the horse at all. I feel like it's not necessary. But with this, the mounted combat is fun and good and actually worth doing, and the world is big enough that you need it. And especially when you're doing like what I'm doing, and we're kind of running away from a lot of things, you definitely want to be faster. That said, I changed course there because that giant bear that was off in the corner there is faster than your horse. So I figured I would take my chances this way because the bear can one-shot you. Ooh, 2 tree sentinels. I killed one of you before. I don't think I could take 2 though. I know my limits. Okay, they gave up, thank goodness. So look, there's our little moat. Right where I wanted to be. Sweet, now we can't level up. Can add charges to the flask, which is good. Okay, we don't have enough. No sacred tears either. Boo. So here we are at the royal capital. There's still this region over here, and then another huge region up here. And then, of course, there's still things that I have to do down here. To say that this game is massive is an understatement. And even looking at the overworld map doesn't give the picture of how intricate and detailed some of these dungeons and areas are. Again, Stormvale was massive. We saw how big this area was. And that was with me going through it very quickly. I did not explore all of the little side passages in this. There was a ton that I know I missed. Just like casually seeing them out of the corner of my eye. But I purposely went through just to kind of get it over with, and then I'll come back to it. I'm not like an expert at video games or anything, but I'm pretty decent at Souls games by this point. So I'm making good time on this. For someone who's not in my situation, or at my skill level, this is just an absurd amount of content. It is even for me, and again, I'm going through it very quickly. I can easily see this game taking people... Like, I think it's probably going to take me about 60 hours in the end. I can see this being a 100-hour game for a lot of people. Which is awesome. Put that there, just so I don't use it by accident. What else? What else? Oh wait, no. Go back. Let's see. I can't even use that. I don't need that. Haven't used that one in a while. This was good for one specific fight. Specifically Godric. This was very good for fighting him. The regular wolves were too. But the Rotten Stray was much faster than he was. So it just kept his attention the entire time. Alright. Where to begin with all of this? Actually, we'll teleport up here now that we've been here the regular way. So this is where I got the talisman that regenerated health. I found one of the teleport things that just sent me up here randomly. And I had to fight a giant. And then after that, I got the talisman. And I had to fight him on foot. You could not mount up here. but I was rewarded with this view. The entire world, so there's the areas we've been to before. And hard to see, but beyond the tree is more. And we have the rest of the city that we can see from here, including a giant dragon that's dead in the middle of it. Big arena. Go the other way now. So the game rewards exploration. Again, it teleported me up here. This was not some place that I would have gotten to regularly, obviously. But there's an elevator here. I can't access it from this side, from up top. But this implies that when exploring this area later on, you will be able to use this elevator and get up here naturally. Let's see. Wonder if I can... Is there anything else here? Dragon is just huge. I assume it's dead. It might not be. Alright, so... How many souls do I have? Oh, I'm close to a level. I'm gonna demonstrate this just for, I guess proof, I don't know. I just want to get one level really quick so I have no souls, and then we're gonna try something else. Although, actually I have... Should have told me how much these give me. I need 2,300 to level up. I might have enough, actually. It's gonna be close. Oh, need like one more. So these are these guys that I'm talking about. Come on. So obviously I have some pretty high level weapons to be able to do that. But you can see it's easy just to circle strafe them and kill them, and you get quite a lot of souls for it. And I know they're called runes, I don't care, they're souls. Alright, let's do this one now, why not? Or, I don't know, maybe? Do we want to do this one? Because actually there's... This I need to explore first. Yeah, maybe I should do this first. Because I suspect that might be important. There's also another thing I can do. So this is an area I found. And there's these towers here. And they take imbued sword keys, which we found one. And they open up these portals. This is the Precipice of Anticipation. Let's try this one. So there's only 3 of them here, and I only have 2 of the keys. Let's see what this is. I did look it up, though. This was like the one thing that I looked to find to see if there were actually 3 keys in the game, because I didn't want to waste that. Hey, wait a minute. This is where the game begins. Neat. So it did the Dark Souls 3 thing of bringing it back to the intro later on. If I do that, do I have enough to... I do, okay. I know my outfit clashes and I don't care. Yeah, there's us. Yeah, not so tough this time, huh? So that's the guy that killed me at the very beginning of the stream last time, the intro of the game. And he only killed me, I mean, obviously he was probably going to kill me anyways. But, because as soon as he dropped down, I got a stutter so bad that the game basically just crashed. And apparently lots of other people had that as well. He is killable at the beginning, with the same result. He just gives you those items, and then it forces a death on you anyways. To make the game actually begin. So similar to Demon Souls, where you can kill the whatever it's called demon, I can't remember now. But then the dragon comes and kills you anyways. Is there supposed to be something else here? No, not falling for that. Or this one, although lots of people did. That's great. See what we got out of that, actually. Straight sword? Requires quite a lot of stats. That would have been good early game, though, for sure. And then, ooh, a great shield. Yeah, that would have been really nice at the beginning of the game. I wonder if these people are actually just beginning. Yeah, because he was crouching, he was getting the tutorial tip to do it. Oh, man. Is there really nothing else here? This seems odd. Would use that and come to nothing. I mean, items, I guess, but... Revenge indeed. Yep. Yeah, bloodstains still just don't seem to work too often for me. So that's the mandatory death that it gives you if you manage to beat that boss at the beginning. Puts us back here, which is convenient because I was going to get back here anyways. That's weird. I thought there would be something else there. I don't care about those souls. I do care about seeing what's in the other one of these, though. Night Sky Unceasing. I think I know where that leads. Crumbling Lands. Yeah. Sometimes it does not want to get off the horse. We'll do this one instead, because I'm pretty sure I know what the other one is. Oh my god. Is there nothing here? Is this really just to showcase this? Like, yo, look at the cool thing we modeled. Hope you don't want to get up here, though. This might be a good place to end it, though. Look at us, yeah. We can teleport back from here, so it's not a big deal. I suspect we'll get back here at some point for some other purpose. What is that up there? Cool. But yeah, like I said, this game's fantastic. We'll probably stream it again at some point this week. I have another very busy week, unfortunately. This week and next, I'm incredibly busy. So this'll... I might be able to stream again probably on Friday. Friday or Saturday. But this will be it. So when we stream again, we will be very late in the game. Well, maybe, I don't know, depending on how much time I have to play. So we might stream again on Friday, picking up right from here. Or it might be very late, depending on how my schedule is. Who knows? But this game is fantastic and is a very easy recommend, even with the stuttering issues. Because they are working on it, they're well aware of it, and they're going, they're committed to fixing it. It hasn't been too bad outside of the first area, which is good. And again, this game is this is fantastic. There's so much stuff in here, so much content. It's fun, it's satisfying. I have never been so happy to be mad at a video game when it is kicking my ass. And it has quite a lot. And if you think that's fun, if you think overcoming, digital adversity to get to see things like this, to explore things like this, if you think that sounds good, this is for sure the best one of these. Absolutely. This is a bar to fill for action games, for open world games, for RPGs. This is it. This is going to change the industry probably in the same way that Skyrim did, or Breath of the Wild. And I'm not just saying that, I genuinely believe it. This is all sorts of impressive. It brings me back to the same feelings that playing Demon's Souls for the first time did. Just seeing the potential in it of like, oh my god, this is what, action RPGs are going to look like. And thankfully some have. Not as many as I would like, but there's some good ones, including this. So we'll end it here and maybe pick up again sometime later. But regardless, like I said, I did promise that when I beat the game, I will come back with an actual formal review and talk about it then. But based on what I've seen and done so far, it's probably going to be my game of the year. Quite possibly game of the generation. It's making a very strong case for that. Anyway, this was Elden Ring once again. I love this game. This has been so fun. Anyway, I hope you love it too, and I hope you love this stream, whether you were here live or you watch this VOD later on. We do hope you enjoy it. And as always, until next time, have a good one.